just want to thank Anchor for making this podcast possible. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's totally free. They have creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go check it out. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's real easy. That's what we use. I just edit the podcast, upload it to the website, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for us. So go check it out, guys. Thank you.
Oh, Chekhov. How much longer? You said we were almost there. I don't know if Joe can keep up.
I'm so out of shape. I'm so out of shape.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's not too far. Very close, okay? Over the hill here. We'll be just fine.
Who even told you about this shack anyway?
Yeah, who told you about this? Well, it was, the guard over there, and, tortured him a little bit, got information of shack, and now we moved to shack location. Don't worry.
Oh, these shacks in Russia.
Yes.
What is with you guys?
Well, listen here, okay? When things are always frozen over, shacks are only best way to get things to go. So that is just what it needs to be. So do not worry, okay? Just focus up and... Wait, I think I see it right there, over the hill. Oh, no, that's not shack. That is barn. Okay,
He's not
hold on.
talking about the 6 or 7 foot tall basketball player, is he?
Yeah, 6 or 7 tall. What?
6 foot 10? Oh.
What basketball player do you speak of?
Yeah, that's the only shack I know of. The one on the general commercials.
Oh, yeah, I love
insurance.
the shack. Yes, I love the shack. Shack is always so
Yeah.
good. Yes, he's
amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Wait, who are we talking about? Are we talking
But I
about
don't think we're gonna find any shack here. Dude,
all right.
Joe, it's Shaquille O'Neal, remember?
Oh, yeah. The
Played
guy,
the
the
Bulls,
Shazam guy,
Lakers.
right? Great actor. Greatest actor of our own
Shazam.
time, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great
One of the
movie.
greatest actors of all time.
Do you got that DVD player? Maybe we could pop that in.
Oh, yeah.
Here while
I only
wait.
got it on VHS.
Ah, shoot. That's
Don't worry.
probably
Okay.
the only thing came up.
All right. Okay, all right. Here's shack. Okay, here is the shack. Okay. Right
This
there.
doesn't look like much of a shack.
That's what's it look like to you? This looks like shack. You describe it.
It looks kind of like in a small wooden outhouse.
That
If
is
I
a shack.
were to
I
be-
don't understand exactly what you think a shack would look like. Shacks look
I
like
mean,
this.
Yeah, this definitely is a porta potty of
Yeah, there's.
of old for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, open it
I
up.
could smell it. I can smell how bad this place is.
Joe, open it up. Come on, man.
Okay.
Stop.
I-
Wake up, dude.
All right, hold on. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open it real quick. Oh God, that's
Okay.
awful.
Whoa.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, close it. Oh man.
What? You guys can't handle little poo smell? Little poo smell breaks you?
Ooh, man, you Russians have something
This
different in
is
your
awful.
bellies, that's for sure. Oh, no, Joe, don't. Not again.
Oh no, it's fine. I can hold it.
Please.
No,
I can't
it's
take any
fine.
more puke
No,
in
it's
the
fine.
real
It's
world.
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I got this. Don't worry about it. Okay. All
Oh.
right. Well, come on. Try to hold your lunch down. All right. Let's move up.
Oh man, this is really our way out. This poo-infested porta potty.
Yes, this is the only way. We have to hide inside of this. Quickly,
What
get inside.
is
Get
this
inside.
like a teleport? Oh no.
That's like going in.
Joe.
It's like going into Shaq's gym bag. Get in. It's Shaq on Shaq.
Joe's underwear or Shaq's underwear and Joe's maybe.
Maybe. Nope. This is definitely Shaq's
Oh,
underwear.
Joe, the way you're positioning me is like right above the urinal, man. I can't.
Sorry, man. That's it. You're gonna have to be right there. You have to be right there. Them's the rules.
I better not let go, man.
Don't let- okay.
It's a bottomless pit.
Real
It's a
talk, though.
bottomless pit.
All right. What's the plan now? Hold on.
What is the plan? Can we flush? Is there anything we can do?
There is no flushing. Just breathe in through mouth, breathe out through nose. Breathe in through mouth, breathe out through nose. Okay.
Check off all your pants out.
All right. Okay. Don't cry so much. Okay. All right. Plan
Something.
here is to lay low and get ready for. Stop crying. Okay. Stop crying. Hey, this is just fine. Okay. Stop crying.
I
Just
don't know if I could take
you
it
can
anymore.
take it. Okay. Take it. You can take it. Just take
Okay.
it. Take it like man.
If you say so.
Quit being a little mousy man and take it, okay? Yeah, hey, just
Oh, I smell this poop.
it's not so bad. Hey, it's not so bad when you
I
just
can't
sit
even
there and take.
smell my infected wounds
No, it's fine.
anymore.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
got so used to smelling blood.
It's fine. Don't worry. Okay. All right, this is fine. This is fine. Breathe in through mouth, out through nose. All right, enough of this. Okay, okay. Let's plan something. Okay, what do we do now?
It's you. You brought us in here.
Oh, that's all right. I forgot. Okay, how about this? We wait for more reinforcements, and then we push out. Okay. We wait for Sarge here. He knows the shack. Okay, I'm sure he's locked on to signal. You've left the signal on, right, Hayden?
I can't even remember this point. I think I can't remember anything now. It's
Yeah, the signal's on. I get it. Oh God, this is fine.
brain.
This is fine.
Oh man. I think I've like thrown up and swallowed it so many times. It's like gone down my nose. Pipes.
It's like a diaper's permanently in my mouth.
A Russian diaper.
Russian, yeah.
It's like Putin pooped in my throat and it's just festering there. Chekhov, what do you do? Are you using the Oh man. Give us a warning, man.
What?
Oh.
What? When you have to go, you have to go. Nature calls. Nature calls. I don't understand what the problem is.
We're the problem. The problem, we're in here with you. That's the problem.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, okay? Just be man. Just be
God,
man.
I wish it was Shaq. I'd rather be inside of Shaquille O'Neal right now instead of this thing.
I'd rather be inside. I'd rather be inside a Tom.
Wait, do you guys hear that?
No, what? What
is that noise?
Okay. Oh my God. Is that Sarge?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Dude.
Oh, yes.
Let's get out of here.
It is Sarge. Everyone out. Yeah. Everyone out. Oh, God.
Okay.
How did you guys get all yourselves in there?
Oh, man.
Sarge.
You don't even want to know. It was awful, Sarge. It was absolutely awful.
Well, Robot was right. He said you guys were going to be out here.
I knew it. They would be at the shack.
Oh, God. Why
Fat
you bring
man
Robot?
Resist.
You're lucky that they let you still call me things.
Right now, because we tried to take on the mafia. It didn't really work, but we made sure you guys got time to get away.
Well, we appreciate it, Sarge, but now we need to figure things out. What else is planned now? How do we get out of things? What do we do now?
Well, we got a Jeep here. We could just drive home.
All right. Yes, let's get in Jeep. Okay, all right, everyone in. Wait a minute. Wait, guys. Wait.
What?
Where's my wife? Like, where's she?
What?
Your
wife?
Yeah. Yeah, where's my wife, man?
Oh, Joe! It's so good to see you. I've been here the whole time.
Oh, my God, there you are. Oh, sorry.
Joe,
baby, I was so worried.
Baby.
I was so worried.
Oh, baby. You smell like poop, but I don't care.
I know.
So bad.
It's not my fault.
Oh, I can't
Chekhov was taking a giant, massive doo-doo. Like, it was awful.
Oh,
like,
Chekhov.
Russian. Well, again, if you have to go, you have to go. There's no reason not to.
I knew she was in the trunk the whole time. I'll tell you what.
Yep, I was. I was there the whole time.
We weren't going to leave her behind. No, sirree. No, sirree, do.
Sarge,
we did not forget her.
How can I thank you? How can I thank you for this?
Oh, pat on the back, and you'll be my friend forever.
You got it. Friends for life. Here, you can even have a little necklace.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Yeah,
I got a necklace, Robot.
I've always wanted a necklace. No one ever gives Chekhov necklace.
That's because nothing could fit around your fat neck, fatty.
I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Fine. All right.
You can get necklace of sweets and donuts when we get back.
Well, it's gonna take those sweets, shove them straight up your little robotic poo-poo.
I know. You can get a sausage necklace. That's the only thing that will fit you.
All right. Fine.
Fat.
You're really
Remember,
taking us in,
we
huh?
made an
my
agreement.
God. I know you can make fun of me until we get to the ship. I'm getting a little bit tired of this.
If
And
you
we
want
have
to
a
tell him
long
that
ways
place
to
out
go.
to his pool hole, you're gonna have to give him one. He's only ahead right now.
Fine. All right. Well, what is plan now? What is plan?
Well, does anybody know what direction home is from here?
I'm not quite sure. Everything seems completely new to me.
Oh man, I feel like we've been following Chekhov this whole time, and he has no idea where to go.
Well,
Well, maybe there's a compass in this Jeep. Let me take a look around.
yes. Please look in there. I can't take a robot too much longer. This is so frustrating. Never
Well,
in my
if
life.
you would have saved my body, I could have told you where to go. But all is left of me is my head
Ugh.
and my intelligence.
Oh my. Well,
No, not that. No. Who puts used napkins in the glove compartment? That is horrible. No.
used? That's awful. That's awful. But what do they smell like? What do they
Oh.
smell like? Anything. I'm just desperate to shove something up my nose that will get rid of this horrible smell.
Joe, how could you?
How could I what? Listen, sweetheart, you've never been inside. You don't know what it's like smelling what we've smelt. Death doesn't even smell as bad as this.
Oh,
What
I can
about the
tell.
smell of burnt perfume? That should help it.
Thanks. Thanks for the advice. I'm definitely going to try it.
Oh. Nope, there's a first aid kit. Sorry. I got excited.
Oh, dang.
Oh, now you smell like alcoholic poop. Oh.
Well, I guess it is what it is. All right, well.
Here, take my perfume that you gave me with the lingerie.
Yeah, totally. Thank you. Just going to shove this straight up my nose.
Oh, God, now Joe smells like a Bed Bath & Beyond toilet. Oh, jeez. So many...
Better than the toilet we smelled before, though, man. Like, who's going to win?
That's true.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay, I found the compass. I found it.
You found it. All right, where do we go, Sarge? Where do we go?
Anybody know whether we're gonna go north, south, east, or west?
Well, I think west, maybe. Would that not be best point? What do you think?
Probably.
All right.
Where are we now?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a fog.
I can't seem to focus with all this smells
when
going
we
around.
got captured, I got blindfolded, so I don't even know if we're in the U.S. of A. or if we're in Russia.
Okay, you idiots. Take my head and lift it up as high as you can.
All right. Sounds good. Here you go, robot. What do you see?
Just climb
Okay.
up on top of the Jeep. That'll give you more height.
Easy, easy. Wow,
you
Fat
go.
Man doesn't look any better from up here.
All right. That's it.
Okay, I can see we have trees to our north, and our south is where we came from. So we have two options. We either go east or west.
All right. Well, I think with robot, I think the best thing to do is go west. What do you think?
I think so, too. Ever since I was a child, I wanted to be like a pioneer and head west.
I mean, there's no way we could go through the trees.
He's not wrong.
West is where the mountains are. Gosh dang it. Well, east or west, huh?
That appears what our only options are. So what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, check off any idea of your native land here?
Well, I
mean,
do know
if we go
if you
north,
go east, technically with east, you'll see Mother Russia, and more importantly, when you go further east, you can see Sarah
we gotta
Palin's
get
home.
back to the Oh, Alaska?
Yes, we could see Alaska. So if we go east, sooner or later, we'll have to cross that area. More than
But
likely,
shouldn't the
we'll run
ship be
into
over there?
Shouldn't what?
Shouldn't the ship be over there? The
Well,
submarine?
I think so. And we can go
Oh,
straight
no. What
across
happened
east,
to
straight
Sarah
to
Palin, to your
Alaska.
best friend?
Well, Sarah Palin, well, let's just say that she can't take a joke. So therefore, she kind of excluded me from...
Sounds like someone I know.
All right, listen here. Okay, listen. All right, fine. You got
You
me there.
people and your jokes. Well, I think the east is the only way then.
Yep, I think so.
But guys, I hear something. Yes, it is the angry mob. We better get going.
An angry mob.
Oh,
The
God.
mob's coming back.
Hey,
I thought we got rid of. I thought you guys got rid of.
I'll just
Oh,
the trunk here, guys. Don't let them see me.
Oh, God. Hold on to me tight, baby. Hold on to me tight.
everybody, hold on tight. He drives like a New York cab driver on acid. That's kind of a new joke from him.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, it wasn't against Chekhov, so that's oh, whoa, Sarge, you do drive pretty crazy.
God, what do you think you're in?
Oh,
Fast and the Furious? You've watched too much.
Jeez, I'm just holding on to the antenna, Joe.
Oh, dude.
I
Let go
am
of your
not
wife.
gonna let those guys catch me again.
Oh, listen here, Sarge. Please just drive like Vin Diesel and not Paul Walker, please, please.
Oh my gosh, the mob, they're on motorcycles.
Oh my God.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Hi. That's right. There's a Harley Davidson coming for you.
Sarge, do you have anything to get rid of
Why
them?
don't I just sideswipe them like a cop does?
Wait, I'll throw the robot's head at them, and he will distract them.
No, that's not a good idea.
Sacrifices must be made.
Well,
Hi, that's a robot head. It hit me. Oh, I can't control my bike. This is
Oh,
horrible.
Robot's pretty good at that. Look at him go.
Look at him. He's so good. Wait, is that how?
Catch me, Chekhov. I'm coming back.
How did? Oh, ow! Oh, oh, there you go.
You
again.
know, for fat fingered, you are a pretty good catch.
Yes, of course. Yeah, all right, you're welcome. Thanks for the distraction.
Oh, good job, robot. And Sarge and Chekhov and everybody. Ugh. Ugh. So where to now? Just keep going?
I don't know. Sarge is driving. What do you think, Sarge?
Well, if we keep going this way, we'll eventually get somewhere, and that's all that's important.
All right.
Oh, Joe, you look so hot with your hair waving in the wind.
Thanks, baby.
Oh,
You look
baby.
pretty good yourself.
Oh, thanks. I fashioned this loincloth out of the tents that they had in the at the mob
Nice.
hideout.
I gotta say, you look like a regular, good old Jane. I could be your Tarzan.
Oh yeah, baby, anything for you.
God, please, enough of the public display of affection. No PDAs. Them's the rules inside of this here Jeep. Tell him, Sarge.
Well, it's probably been a while since someone's ever had any public scenes of affection.
All right, whatever.
He isn't wrong. He's been groping my head ever since we left the hideout.
All right, that's kind of weird.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so this is the plan. We're gonna keep going, but what do we do after this?
Just get to the ship, I guess. Right, Chekhov?
Yes, get to ship, and once we get to ship, we use it to get to our best locations here.
If the ship's still there.
If the ship is still here. But I'm not
Oh,
quite
it just feels so good to smell fresh air. I'm just gonna say that.
It just smells. I'm not going to lie, me too, but it wasn't so bad.
Ugh. Chekhov.
All
You know,
right,
sometimes
yes.
I don't wonder why the robot makes fun of you, Just
All right, Aiden. Okay, listen, I made deal
anyway,
with Robot,
sorry.
but I did not make deal with you. I will knock you out.
okay, sorry.
All right. Well, there's a lot of us here. I think, while we're all here inside this Jeep, we got a really, really good sky view of, just the world. And, you know, us coming back together really, I think, is inspirational. And you know what, that inspiration, I think, we should definitely think about maybe, recording a podcast or 2 or 6 or 12,
Oh, I thought, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Listen, Aiden. We just, we need to record this podcast because otherwise, how else are we going to pay for the fuel for the ship?
Yeah, I know.
Because unfortunately,
Just,
well, no, I know, but unfortunately, I put all of our money in
so many
Bitcoin, and
podcasts.
I know, but the problem is Bitcoin went down. Okay, so we're not necessarily doing the best financially right now. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just thought the announcer would kind of cue us in.
Yeah, me too.
But, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if you guys stopped talking long enough for the announcer to do anything.
Sarge has a point. Sarge does have a point. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess we gotta pause before the podcast. We can start that. So
that's fair. That
we can
I'm
get set up.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna start setting things up.
All right. Yeah.
With our adventurers all together now and heading back home. Is this the end? Is this the time they get to go home? We won't know until the next episode.
All right, Joe, you got that set up?
Oh, it's perfectly set up. It's perfectly. Everything's all set.
All right.
I'm gonna test.
Let's do this quick because I don't know how much bumpy roads are ahead.
No, this is
Sarge driving.
No, it's perfectly fine. So I think we should just go ahead. I think everybody's mic sounds good. So then why don't you cue us in there, Hayden?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, my nostrils are still kind
of stinging. Yours and my both, but
from the smell. All right. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm all set.
3, 2, 1. All right, welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Pizza Subs podcast. How's everyone doing?
Pretty dang well.
Joe with us here.
Hello, as always.
We got Chris as well back again.
Be back.
He's not dead.
Yeah, the Omicron. Yeah.
COVID didn't take me out.
Dude, that thing was exhausting, though, isn't it?
Omicron for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for me it was pretty crazy. I mean, I've had it twice now. The first time was before the vaccine, and the second time was after. And I'll tell you, I think I felt worse after my vaccine than I did when I had it without it.
What?
That's another story.
Don't say that. No, don't say that, Chris.
Conspiracy.
Don't say that, Chris. He's going to start. Yeah, I was about to say something. He's going to start spouting his QAnon bull. Like, don't do it, Chris. Don't do this.
Trump.
We've lost you.
24.
We've lost Chris.
Yeah. He's gone too far to the right.
You've gone too far. Cancel. We have to cancel Chris now. Hey, everybody, remember, just target Chris.
Yeah, Chris is canceled.
Just cancel Chris, not me.
Spotify, we had nothing to do with this, please.
Don't get the vaccine. I'm saying that
we'll let go of Chris.
No lies, Chris.
The newest. I felt worse with the newest version, or the newest strain of COVID than I did without it.
Well, because it's mutating, right? Or...
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's trying to join the X-Men. It's doing a pretty good job at it.
I didn't go get the
Animorphs.
There's that.
Oh, you didn't get the booster.
No.
I heard the booster is hell. My friend got it and he was out for like 40 hours.
Nice.
He's like, dude, the other vaccines were fine, but the booster knocked me out.
Well, also, I don't think he really needs to get the booster now since you've technically got it. There's really no reason to. How about? Let me say this because now I'm spouting out stuff that could get us in trouble. So what I'm going to say is,
okay, Joe Rogan, come on.
I know, right? All right. So how about this? Don't consult me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anybody. In fact, don't even listen to the doctors online. The doctor you should listen
Fauci.
to, the doctor you should be listening to is the one that you go see. So go consult your doctor via that way, and do that.
WebMD. Good job, Joe. You saved us from getting canceled.
There you go. You're welcome. That's what I'm trying to do.
We're about to take Rogan's spot
Yeah, we're the next one in line, so you know
And
we're
then
trying to
now
save it.
Chris and Joe are about to sabotage you.
There you go. No, I'm glad you're
But,
feeling better though, Chris, man. Like, I got my
yeah.
butt kicked by it too, dude.
Yeah, it was way better. Better. I feel good. Woohoo.
Good.
Now there's this thing called long COVID.
There's what?
It's called long COVID.
What's long COVID mean?
You have like your symptoms that are like spread out. That's what I
Oh.
feel like I'm like afraid of, because like I got really sick and I got over it so fast. So it's like, oh crap. But now I have like micro headaches and stuff, and like, so I don't know if it's COVID or not, but if it's still COVID, but it's kind of like, oh shoot, do I have long COVID?
Right.
Interesting.
Like spread out. Yeah. And now they're like, oh, we're coming out with a new vaccine. So
I did just yesterday have a friend call me and tell me that one of the people they are close with, one of their partners, they haven't seen since December because they've been sick this whole time. And I was like, that is weird. Are you sure they're not trying to avoid you? But this long COVID thing, apparently.
yeah, man, I asked this girl on a day back in 2020, and she said she still got COVID.
She's got that long COVID. You know, it's gonna take a hot minute.
She's like, oh yeah, I just got over Delta. Now I got Omicron. I'm like, yeah, we've been waiting for 2 years to go on a date, but she just keeps getting all the new variants and the long COVID. And now she's got Deltacron because they're merging.
Deltacron,
You
they're
heard about
merging.
that?
Are they transforming?
Yeah, it's
Oh
called
my God.
Deltacron.
They're combining. They're combiners.
Yeah, they put their rings together.
The powers combined. So what's this new variant supposed to do different compared to the other ones?
I have no idea. But apparently in California, the mask mandate ends today, except for Los Angeles.
Yeah, even though they just had the
So-
Super Bowl there.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
LA, and they're all like, screw it, I'm not going to wear a mask. Nobody wear a mask anymore.
Yeah, my favorite part is like how kids still have to go to school wearing a mask, but all the celebrities who like freaking shill for it are like, we're at the Super Bowl with no masks. They're like, oh yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, everybody. How many people were there? Everybody had it was like open mask freedom, and then they're like, well, technically the Super Bowl is an outside arena. It's like, what? It's got a little hole in the center.
It's got a hole in the center and it's still closed up and you're still standing next to people anyways. Like,
No, you can't get sick inside of there. That
No,
hole
no.
takes care of everything.
no, did you guys know that it's only will get what do you call it?
People in jail are screwed.
people who go to like people who sit in school buses, that they're gonna like the COVID's getting an education, so it's stronger. That's why it's getting too strong. That's why I can't handle the. That's why I can't handle you know, you gotta be careful with the school buses.
The
'cause now it's so
indoors.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
those
smart one.
schools.
It's a smart school.
It is. It's getting better.
It's
Yeah.
got an education. It's almost got its you know, it's almost you know, senior. So, you know, class of 2022 for COVID. So, you know.
Plus,
Right.
you should wear a mask anyway at school. Everybody's so like that's so disease ridden. Schools are like
Schools. Yeah.
are so dirty, man.
Hella dirty.
I hated going to school. I was so OCD. I couldn't even like touch door handles. I'd have to like use like mittens or something. I was
Yeah.
so OCD. I was just like, oh, this is nasty. Everything.
That's the biggest complaint everybody has about their kids going to school even before COVID. Is they were always going back getting sick because everybody's sick kids doing there.
Yeah. It's just school's a terrible place. You know, you got school shootings. You got that. You got like
Yeah, COVID now.
kids hooking up with teachers. Teachers hooking up with kids. Just now COVID. Yeah, school's just a dangerous place, man.
School's the Wild West now. You know, it's just the Wild West now.
The Wild West.
Yeah. So what did you
Yeah.
guys think of the halftime show? Did you watch the game?
I loved it. I loved every minute of
No.
it. I loved every minute of that halftime show.
Someone said 50 Cent inflated because he got heavier.
Well, my favorite part too is when 50 Cent was
50
like,
Cent went through
why was
inflation.
he hanging upside down? Like who decided? I have a feeling 50 Cent like decided to hang upside down. He's like, yo,
Yeah, he just came down. Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang
what
upside
the- it was
down
like an
here.
ape.
and they're like, perfect. They're like, all right, sounds good. And then he's like, hell yeah. And then he hung upside down. He goes, yeah, this is what the
Yeah.
people want.
Anything, just don't Just don't kneel. That's what the NFL hates, when you kneel.
Yeah.
Eminem still did
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
if you've ever used a harness in acting or anything, and
Oh,
you were
God.
being lowered down from the roof, the one thing I would say is it's actually pretty easy if you try to shift too much to end up hanging. So
No
I
way.
was like, maybe he was just getting too squeamish and he rolled over, but he would be facing the wrong way if that was what happened.
Yeah, he would, yeah. So he just kind of hung up there.
Just
Yo, I'm 50 Cent. I'm hanging from this weird. That was a weird set too. Like, what is that?
I
That's
loved
just
it.
like
No, it's just like a,
IKEA.
just like a
It's like an
neighborhood.
IKEA like display. A neighborhood. Like they bought that neighborhood display from an IKEA. Just it's all white.
I know, but I loved it. Like I liked because like the white like allowed for like it to like flare off. You know, like
And then
really
yeah,
like
we're on the roof. We're on the.
yeah, man, here we are chilling. The whole. I think the point of this set was to be like a neighborhood or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Neighborhood
like
in
from
IKEA.
yeah, like an IKEA neighborhood.
Yeah. You don't know how long it took these guys to build this without instructions.
Yeah.
Where's the scrolls?
But I loved
So
it.
Yeah, we only watched the halftime show because we're not sports people, so we just sat down and we had a bunch of people over, hung out, and then
Totally a sports person. I loved it. Every minute.
Any
of it.
nip slips or
No, not unless you
no
can
nip
call like,
slips?
not unless you can call like freaking seeing like 50 Cent's hard nipples through his wife beater.
Oh, no. We told him to wear a shirt over it, but you know he's gonna be hanging upside down anyway.
They're like, yeah, they're like, nah, we good.
All the fat went to the boobs.
Oh man, but it was great. It was like, it was fun.
The whole
seeing
game was nuts, huh?
all that stuff. The game was really good actually. I could have used one more touchdown both
And-
sides for a little bit more action, but as an overall feel of the game, like it was
Oh,
really
come
well
on.
designed.
They gave you great action. They had the touchdown in the end there.
Yeah. All the flags being called at the end, like not a single flag throughout the whole game until like the end. There was like one delay game.
Guys, the game's moving too fast. We gotta more excitement. We're losing people.
Like they're just talking. They're like, dude, I have not thrown a flag this whole game. Can I just throw one here? Like the next down, like the head ref's like, yeah, that's fine. He's like, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet, man. I haven't touched this new flag. I'm excited to play with it. Got it off eBay or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, okay.
I just feel like the Super Bowl's rigged. I don't know about you guys, but
Really, you feel like that?
I don't know. Well, not rigged. It's just kind of like all there for entertainment purposes, you know? Like-
sure.
Just like how everything lines up, like, you know, the Seahawks Super Bowl where like, oh, did the guy cross the line or did he not? Or just every little thing. And then like now, yeah, it's like, oh, Cincinnati. And then the Rams kind of came back and it just came down to the wire. It just seems like it's always like that.
So they
but
weren't
I don't know. I
blitzing.
mean,
Well, they weren't blitzing till the end. Like they adjusted better in that second half, and that was Cincinnati's problem. Is like if you watch how the defense was playing the first half, they were trying to let their guys like play out like softer pressure on Cincinnati because they're such a like Joe Burrow's such a sackable quarterback. I guarantee you they like slow down their pressure on him.
Joe Burrow.
Not Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just like so that was the
Joe
biggest thing I
Burrow's
think
a
is
hero.
why they did that is because you know, like because they were doing a whole lot of just like 4-man pressure and they're still getting to him. So what they wanted to do is like just keep the 4-man pressure and basically try to force him to make mistakes and try to rely on the mistake of Joe Burrow. You know, but the problem is that Joe Burrow wasn't really making any mistakes, and then especially after the Cincinnati touchdown, right? They missed that face mask. So then when a team gets a touchdown like that and that defense clearly didn't do anything wrong, they're going to start like the offense then, or the enemy's team's defense is going to be like, okay, well, clearly, you know, we can't even sit here and properly try to properly, what do you call it? like keep the enemy players at bay. Like if they're going to be able to pull our face masks and win, then we got to keep putting pressure up. Plus, they also kind of wanted to, bash Cincinnati around a little bit more, and so that was their adjustment. And I knew it too. And then you can like see that they changed a lot of 4-man fronts to like 5-man fronts or whatever, and started blitzing a whole lot more. So as far as it being rigged, I mean, you can argue that, but also you can see like an experienced coach
No,
like
I'm
Sean.
not.
No, not just you,
just
but like
kidding.
a lot of people do it because like it's kind of. I do think that the flags
Anytime
at the end.
something.
Well, like
yeah.
the biggest thing was the flags at the end was Cincinnati or against Cincinnati that went for LA, so LA could score that touchdown. I had a feeling they purposely did those calls because they know they miscalled that touchdown pass for Cincinnati, so they're trying to do it to where then it's not like Cincinnati won on that, off of a BS missed call.
Okay, game-winning flag. We'll give it to him.
Yeah, well, also it gave Cincinnati plenty of time to try and come
That's
back.
true.
You know,
They did, and all they needed was a field goal to tie it.
Yeah.
So
So I'm not shocked that they
They
started calling stuff at the end because I had a feeling they're trying to be
flushed
like,
on that.
yeah, I had a feeling that they were trying to give LA the touchdown, so that way they're not in trouble. Because if you go and look at the conversation now the conversation is like, did Cincinnati deserve to win? Now it's just like, there's some weird play calls, but like, well, that is what it is sometimes, kind of a thing.
Yeah, so
I
LA
pro-
was the better team, you think?
Yeah, LA for sure was still the better overall around team. I mean, the team in general was a better
Wow.
team, but it still doesn't mean that's like the worst teams can like win. Like,
No. You know how crazy that whole season was? Like, Arizona started off like the best team. And then to come to the Rams and the Bengals, like, what in the world?
well, the Rams, they got OBJ. The Rams were already doing pretty well, and then they picked
Pat
up Von Miller.
Stafford. Yeah.
And so they were already
Oh,
doing a
that's
pretty good
right,
job
yeah.
with Matt Stafford, but they definitely picked up OBJ right in the perfect time, as well as Von Miller. So they had, they upped their defense and they upped their offense right when they needed to because they were already struggling at the year.
Los Angeles, though.
And then what was it? Then you had Carolina struggling, or not Carolina, sorry, Arizona Cardinals struggling because people started to get hurt.
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton wasn't. Oh my god!
Don't give LA any more reason to freaking riot, though. I mean, come on. Either
Yeah,
way,
no.
win or lose, guys. One guy like halftime, win or lose, we're rioting, guys.
Win or lose.
Oh,
Well, my
shoot.
biggest thing too is like LeBron tweeted out or whatever. He's like, they should let the Dodgers and the Lakers come and join the celebration. As like a giant state win thing. And people are like, shut up.
Yeah, dude.
Why do you
gotta
always have to? Well, they did win, right? But they couldn't like have their own parade because of COVID. So now they want the parade, and he's just like,
that's
dude,
right, because the Dodgers won and
yeah, and
the
so
Lakers won too.
Yeah, so they're all like, hey,
Wow.
like we got to get ours too. Like LeBron's just such a freaking. That's how like important LeBron is. He wants
I'm from Portland, but I don't give a crap.
he wants to sit there and let try to take up another sports win. He's willingly trying to take up another sports win by having everybody like join in on it. And it's so funny, dude. Like it's just funny that he's just like, all right, now we didn't get ours, so I want mine still. And like that's him. He's like, no, we have to because I didn't get my little parade. I didn't get my parade, and that's why he brought in the Dodgers to make it seem like he's not trying to make it about himself. But come on, boy, we all know it's you.
Yeah, it's called the 2020 riots that they had. That's your time to go in.
That was perfect. So for me, it's kind of like, no, I don't give a crap. I don't care.
Did you see
them have that parade? What's up?
Right. Did you see his commercial that he had, LeBron?
No, yeah, kind of. Anytime LeBron's on TV, I just stop listening to him.
Jeez. It was about him when he was like little. He's like, just wait till you get older, man.
Just wait till you get older. Yeah, and I was joking about it. I was like, yeah, man.
You're going to be a legend.
You're going to be a legend. I was like, just wait till you get older, man. When China...
You're going to be a douche.
You're going to love China. Start speaking Mandarin now.
Yeah. But, oh, sweet, I'm going to be a basketball player. No, older than that. The Chinese are going to take over.
Yeah. You're going to love China. China's going to be your best friend.
You're gonna be their basketball slave. It's gonna be real Space Jams. for China.
Yeah, China's gonna just scream, like the Chinese people are just gonna scream racial slurs at you, but we're not gonna bring it up.
LeBron. You got to shoot the free throws every day
Dude,
with shackles on your feet.
did you ever see a video of like the NBA stars when they had like a game in China about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago? Freaking
Mm.
straight up started just like screaming like the N word at him, just screaming it right at him. It's like, yeah, dude, it was insane. But it's okay because, you know, the NFL isn't going to say anything bad about it because, you know, they want that China money.
China money.
That's how they start to take over, man.
They're like, put that dong in my pocket and in my mouth.
Yeah. His name is also Dong, too.
They're like, yeah,
Just kidding.
put that currency inside of my mouth.
Oh man! Speaking of takeovers, isn't like Ukraine getting taken over? Or
No, that's the joke, right?
that's the joke.
Well, like they're always like, you know, hey, like weren't they tweeting out, doing a bunch of like
Oh, they're not.
tweets out?
Tweets.
Mean.
Meme
I don't know.
tweets.
I heard
like they were like doing like
Russia's
a bunch
big.
of tweets.
Yeah, they're like on the border or whatever. They're
Yeah.
threatening to take over.
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Ukraine's like, yeah, but no. So the Twitter's like posting out a bunch of like tweets,
I'll
like
take all
meme
their
style
women.
tweets or whatever. And we're like, you know, like when Russia's like on the border of you, it's like a headache, kind of a showing location. Like I've like headaches
Yeah.
or whatever. It's so funny.
Jeez, it's all Twitter. No, you tweet and then I'll tweet, and then we go back and forth.
Let's go back and
It's
forth.
called Twitter war.
It's a Twitter war. It's got Twitter war.
But
Twitter.
so was Justin Bieber at the halftime show,
I don't even know.
or was that?
Like you mean in it or just like in attendance?
Yeah.
I
No,
don't think I saw him.
no.
Well, he had some kind of show or something, didn't he?
I don't think he had it on.
No.
I don't think he was there at all. I don't see why he was in that. There would be no reason to have him in the halftime show.
Oh, well, I was trying to make a cool segue. But I
The
thought he did some kind of
Bieber!
show. But yeah, he
He's
bought that
Canadian,
NFT
so
that's like,
I gotta cheer for him because that's what we do.
yeah, because he's the biggest thing out of Canada, right?
No, Nickelback is still better than him, even though everybody hates Nickelback.
Oh
Ouch.
man, dude.
That's such a burn, dude.
I like Nickelback sometimes.
I mean, they're not horrible, but it's funny because there was like one of their most favorite famous interviews, which is really awesome, is they're interviewing the head singer there, and the interviewer's like, "So what do you say to the millions of people that say you suck?" And he says, "Take a look at the number of CDs we sell, the platinum songs that we have, and all the people that are our fans who outnumber you by 5 times. I don't care about you." I was like, that's awesome.
He
That's
says,
fun.
"Look at our record sales. Every
Yeah.
time it makes me laugh." Just kidding. Like that one song. Look at these photographs.
I got the
Anyways.
reference. I got the reference.
Made me laugh. Yeah, I don't know why everybody hates them. I kind of like them. They're okay, but I think it's just because one time they got booed out or something. I don't know. And then they're like, "All right, we'll just freaking leave."
They really?
Yeah. And then
I
they're
didn't
like, "All
hear
right,
that
we'll
one.
just." Well, they got booed out by some kind of some venue. I can't remember.
It must have been a small venue.
Yeah, I don't know. And they're like, "Oh no, yeah." And he's like, "Is there any Nickelback fans here?" And there's like nobody. And they're like, "All right, we'll leave." And so they just left.
You're not getting this mixed up with Machine Gun Kelly, right?
No, I don't know why that guy's. Anyways, look at these photographs. Every time it makes me laugh.
I like how it's like Nickelback, and then like people were hating on Guy Fieri for a little while. People are like, why are people hating on Guy Fieri? What did he do to you guys?
Yeah, like the Island Boys. Like, what's wrong with them?
Okay,
I would
okay,
definitely hate
okay.
the Stone Boys.
I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
did you just try? Okay, listen here. Don't you compare Guy Fieri and the Island Boys.
To the Island
There,
Boys.
I could tell you a good reason why to not like the Island Boys. I can't tell you a good reason why not to like Guy Fieri.
Island Boys.
So, okay, right there.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dude, it was so stupid, that video that they posted. He's like, I got my Mustang. Yeah, it's a 5.0. He's in a garage and it's closed and he turned on his Mustang. You guys gonna die from like carbon monoxide poisoning?
That
Right.
was
Yeah.
the plan, I guess.
V8, yeah. We're all
And
gonna
then there
die.
was all
Go
over
out with a
TikTok.
bang.
There's all these people pretending to be like taking that example. Like, have you seen the Redneck Boys?
Yeah.
No,
We're
I don't TikTok.
Redneck Boys. Rap. Oh my god.
You're like, why? Why are you here?
But I mean, they're just as bad as the Island Boys, so it makes sense.
Makes-
Yeah. Apparently,
sense.
if they ever go broke, their grills can pay for their retirement.
Well, didn't like one guy say like, "Hey, God forbid you guys don't make it. Like, you guys have
Yeah.
so much jewelry, you can probably invest it." And they're like, "What? Like, you're talking smack?" And they got all butthurt, and they're like leaving the middle of the interview. He's like, "No, I just said
Yeah.
like the guy was like
You know who you're
super
talking to?
confused." He's like, "Why? Why is what? Like, I'm still confused."
I'm just saying they have a good retirement thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But like, okay.
But I guess they meant to do that because they wanted more clout or whatever, more publicity. Like, oh, we just walked out on Logan Paul's podcast. Blah blah blah.
No, they can try to make it sound like that. I promise you 100% that they were completely offended and because they didn't
Oh,
understand.
really?
I promise you. Like, I promise you 100% that they didn't understand what I was saying.
Yeah.
I
Logan
give
made
them
it sound like it was a
like a stunt.
they walked out on. Yeah, like they meant to do that. Yeah, to
No.
walk out on his
I
podcast.
promise you 100% they didn't.
Because afterwards, Island
All
Boys
right.
walk out on. You know, it was like all over the news. That was all over like everything. Like, watch the Island Boys walk out.
I'm
So-
sure they're trying to play it off that way, but I promise you 100% those guys are dumber than a bag of rocks. They are not that
They're
smart.
butthurt about that.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, see, Chris agrees.
Chris always agrees with you.
I don't always agree with him.
It's always me.
It's
I'm
always
just kidding.
against you, maybe.
It's always against me.
We just want to stop you.
I thought you were vegan and you said against meat, but it's against me.
Uh-huh.
Anyways. Joe has left us in silence.
I just can't believe you brought up the Island Boys. Like, I'm a little offended by it.
Uh-huh.
I had to, man. They're my heroes. I look down to them.
Is that what you do? Look down?
But yeah. But I got booed the other night.
No, yeah, you were texting me about that. So what happened?
I was trying to tell you what happened. But I was
got
just doing an
booed?
open I was doing an open mic and I kind of made some jokes about their city. I don't know, I thought it would be I'm like, oh yeah, these are decent jokes. And I go in and like immediately get hit with boos.
Well, yeah, you started off making fun of their city.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I was just like I was making fun of it, how they like copied Colorado in certain ways, and then how they're just like obsessed with yeah, it was, and now I'm like, yeah, that was a bad idea.
well, how were you making
But
fun
like
of
in the grand scheme of things, it just like made me laugh. It was like, how stupid.
So what
It's
joke
like-
about how like what do you mean like you made it sound like they were copying California? What did they do exactly to copy us?
No,
Or
Colorado.
I mean.
I was like, yeah, you guys have like a little bit of snow. You get like, they're like, oh, here, we'll give you like a tiny mountain, but you can't get a big mountain. And then you'll have like one gondola and everybody will get stuck on the gondola. You can't have like big like gondolas like the mountains, how they have like the chairlifts and stuff in
Yeah.
Colorado. It's like, yeah, you're just like a bad stepbrother to Colorado. It's like,
Yeah,
you can't get anything.
that's why they booed you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But that joke's hilarious though.
it's bad. And then I was like, because they have so many balloons here, and I was like, my God, like you guys are like obsessed with meth and obsessed with balloons. Like those are your two addictions. Like you probably do meth on the balloons to get away from the cops. And it's like blank stares, just blank stares, just the deadest stares. And I was like, I should have just read the audience better and just like, I kind of moved on eventually, but I was like, shoot.
Yeah.
I thought these were okay. I don't know. Like I didn't.
Should just
They
lean
might
right
work in
into it then.
Colorado. They're not going to work in somebody's hometown. The only time you can pick on
Yeah.
somebody's
'Cause
hometown is if it's a joke they tell themselves.
yeah, because one lady, but it's like, yeah, this, and then the lady, so this lady got up and like made fun of her son the whole time. That was her whole set. And then she was the one, she's like, how dare you say that I've been here for 25 years? She's like yelling at me. But then she goes up and makes fun of her son the whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, you can, that's a little weird. But I get it. I shouldn't have. I just kind of opened with, yeah, I'm from Colorado, and this place kind of like reminds me of like a cheap copy of Colorado. You have like a tiny mountain. That's kind of like how I opened. And then like it, and then I was like, yeah, like I saw this like balloon land in a neighborhood and then take back off. I was like, it's like balloon Uber. And I kind of like lightened it up a little bit with that, but yeah, it didn't go well, guys.
A balloon Uber. That's funny.
Yeah, like tip me 5 stars. You better tip me and give me 5 stars because that was a hell of a landing.
That was a hell of a landing.
Yeah, but people weren't going for it. And then, yeah, when I got off, they're like, dude, if you're going to make fun of this city, you better just leave. And I was like, ah. And I'm like, oh, shoot, did he really mean that? But at the end, he's like, dude, I'm just kidding. You should come back, man. It's like, oh, thanks, man. I'm sorry about all that.
Don't apologize. Never apologize for your jokes.
Right.
Oh, no, well, no, I didn't really say sorry. I was just kind of like, yeah, I should have probably went with more Colorado jokes to kind of like lighten it up. That's what I said. It's like, yeah, I should have like rounded it up with some more Colorado stuff, but. And they're like, yeah, you should have. I was like, oh. But yeah, it's like, how can you make fun of your son the whole time and then yell at me on stage? And I was about to say, oh, I'm sorry. Like when she's like, I've been here for 25 years.
25
She's
years.
like, I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
The only jokes I would have made jokes about them,
But it's like
getting their friends back. Like, a good joke will be about like you trying to evade them now. It's, you know, they're doing that to us, and now we're trying to do it to you guys now.
yeah.
Be like, yeah, so you
I don't
know,
know.
Colorado's a big thing about you guys coming over there. So you know, I'm trying to do the same thing. We're trying to
Yeah,
take over
oh
your
yeah.
state.
And this girl came up to me at the end. She's like, I lived in Colorado, but I came back. I like it better here. It's better here, right? Say it. Just say it. I'm like, oh, not really. Say it. Then she ran away. I was like, okay.
You're like, no.
I'm like, no, I kind of like Denver. Say
Frickin'
She like
say
runs
it.
out the doors. Yeah. He won't say it. It's like,
Swear to
jeez.
God. You're like, dang, dude. Like, it's fine, lady. It'll be fine.
Good. I won't make fun of anything anymore. I'll just go over here and cry. I mean, hey, like, I don't know. I'm glad that I had the balls to kind of say that stuff and try to keep going, but yeah, obviously wrong crowd.
We
Gotta
somehow
read
lost the
your audience.
conversation about Bieber in the middle of that.
Yeah, Bieber, he gets booed all the time, right?
Yeah.
All the time. Good segue.
Yeah, he has the most disliked video on YouTube, so
He still
if you ever
does?
think
I thought
that,
it was like, didn't PewDiePie have one of them? On purpose?
well, he's like top 4 or whatever. So if you ever think that you have like a bad video or something's bad, just know that one of the best performers in the world has one of the most disliked videos. It's weird these days, man. It's like you get so much hate like on everything. I feel like everybody's just hating on everybody, but they still like enjoy it. It's weird.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like our videos. It's like we get a lot of hate. Like it balances. It's like we got 5 likes and 3 dislikes, and then like people like hate on us, but then we get all these views. I don't know, man. It's weird.
Do we get a lot of
The world
hate?
is weird. We just a little bit.
Yeah, what do they hate
Not-
the most?
What?
What do they hate the most?
They hated the Hitler Santa thing, but then they also liked it. It has a lot of likes too. So
They're mad because Hitler was there.
Somebody said it was stupid, and
That Hitler was
but
there.
then YouTube's like, "Hey, congratulations, you're getting views." It's like, huh?
They're mad. They're mad that Hitler was there.
Our bad
Nah.
accents.
Or maybe,
mean,
yeah,
what-
maybe we made fun of Hitler, and we shouldn't make fun of Hitler during this time or something. I think it's like Hitler's like a touchy subject,
Meh.
so I don't know. But anyway, Biebs, he bought an NFT that's like
What do you buy?
1.3 million. It's just another ape. It's like an ape that's kind of like depressed, kind of like embodies Bieber's emotions.
Is it really?
So, yeah. So 1.3 million. And apparently Chris said he's making his own, so
Oh, it's bored.
That
It's a
should be-
bored ape, is what he bought.
yeah, it's a Bored Ape
Yeah,
off the Bored Ape Yacht Club.
yeah, yeah. He's making some weird teddy bear NFTs.
Oh yeah, that teddy bear now is the new NFT.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
likes his teddy bears
The heck?
because he's such a baby.
I don't understand why do people like.
I mean,
this
it makes a lot of sense. His new look makes him look like a pedophile.
Yeah.
What?
You don't.
Oh, those
you haven't
glasses.
seen recent pictures of Bieber?
Well, he doesn't
He's
have his
all
mustache.
shaggy and yeah, his thin little fake pedophile mustache.
Well, that's what they do in Hollywood. They look like that. You're either a pedophile or you are a celebrity.
I'm guessing he
So-
just wanted to make sure he didn't look like Bieber so that he could walk around and not be recognized.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Joe's kind of jealous of his style.
I'm super jealous. I want to embody Bieber so bad. Like I don't think you understand.
Joe also wants an NFT that's 1.3 million.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to get an NFT. I would like to buy it for $1 and get $1 million out of it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
maybe you could do that. There's people whose jobs are to buy NFTs and flip them right now.
I'm not shocked.
So you can do that, Joe. But yeah, NFTs, man. Maybe we should make some for the podcast.
I'm down.
Some podcast NFTs.
That'd be funny. I'd be down.
But yeah, and so Kanye West is getting homeless people to model his new clothing line. So it's pretty much the target audience for his clothes.
That poor
You
guy.
know, they all look homeless either way.
Dude, they
So he's
kinda
like, I'm
do.
gonna help. I'm gonna give the homeless jobs. Here, model my clothes. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
dude. They already look homeless.
Well, my favorite part too is like
Just give them some clothes. dude.
how his
Like,
nemesis right now looks like a homeless person.
oh yeah. His nemesis.
Yeah, Pete. Is it Pete Davidson?
His Gary. His Gary to his Ash.
I just think it's so
Yeah.
funny. Just like how is like I don't
He
get how
hates
Pete
Pete
Davidson. How does Pete Davidson pull like women like that? Like I just don't
Dude,
get
it's publicity, dude. 100%.
Yeah. And it's just so funny. Like his Super Bowl commercial, whatever he had, was hilarious. Where like that one guy
But
was running
also,
around
dude-
tackling people, and then like he goes like Pete's
That
like,
was
"Hey man,"
stupid.
no, it was hilarious because Pete was like, "Hey man, like don't tackle my." That's like my mom, don't tackle her. And he's like, "Okay," and then he comes back and tackles Pete. He goes, "Sorry, I had to." He goes, "No, it's cool. I have a very hittable face." Like it's so funny. I was dying laughing. I was like, "All right, Pete, appreciate you leaning into the joke there."
I thought that was stupid.
Well, you would. You
Yeah.
would. I liked the joke. I thought it was a good joke.
If they're not making fun of the city they live in, then, or the city that they're in, and not from, then it's not funny to me. No, I'm just, yeah,
Listen.
I don't know. It just seemed like a bad SNL sketch or whatever. Just like a sketch a high school would come up with.
Yeah, but I like how he leaned into the joke about him being hittable.
Well, that's Pete. He always leans into it.
That's what makes him, I think, at least
So-
partially funny.
Yeah, no, he's not bad. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Pete is a weird character. I mean, like it's like he's not the best comedian, but he's not the worst. He can do stand up decently well. He does SNL decently well, but he's not like a huge thing. You know, he's famous because he's like dates all these like hot chicks. You
Yeah,
know,
he's like got Kate
like
Beckinsale, like a bunch of other people. It's
yeah,
crazy.
Ariana Grande. Like he's not like bad. Like if they took someone like I don't know. I feel like they make celebrities at least. Like I feel like like Nick Jonas, like he's definitely like a made celebrity, you know?
Mm.
Have
Maybe
you ever
so.
thought about that? Like how they need like in Hollywood they need people to like, you know, like follow around their lives and like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, she's doing this. Like there's some kind of business to that they need to make celebrities.
Yeah,
I don't know. Am I like yeah. So I
I
think
can see
Pete
that.
is kind of like yeah, because it's like if he was just on SNL, like there's a million people on SNL, like you know. But yeah, somehow he got around to dating Ariana Grande, and then everything just exploded for him. So it's like more than talent and more than more than his ability to like act or like do comedy. He's like famous for this like whole other thing that's like more important to people than like I don't know.
Yeah,
You can tell I've thought about this a lot.
I could definitely tell. You know, just some really deep thoughts about this. You're like, listen.
Yeah, it's
I don't
like
know
I,
if
I
you
can't sleep
know.
at night.
I don't know if you know the.
It's like Pete Davidson. Like, how does he do it?
How does this man get around? How does he do all this work?
Yeah, like the Chad
Everything, all the
sketches. Like,
things.
come on.
That's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kim Kardashian is hot, but it'd be kind of annoying to date her. You know. You seen
I've
all those
always
videos
said
when
that.
she fights with her sister?
Oh, they're so
Come on,
funny.
Chloe! Ah! Or is that just fake?
I always say that people that have an active social media life have no life at all.
Ooh,
Oh
facts.
right, yeah.
Facts, man. Facts. Be careful,
Facts.
man. Be careful, man. You're destroying half the TikTokers who listens to us.
Right?
You're destroying half of their feelings.
In German, in Germany,
The German TikTokers
No.
are like, well,
or
now.
8% German, or no,
Well,
or
now.
8% went to 9% German.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. We got.
We better start learning German.
Is it the Hitler jokes? Like, this is great. Like, this is
I have
great.
no idea. Yeah, everybody hates the Hitler jokes, but the Germans.
The
Like, "This
Germans
is
are like,
awesome."
this is
Yes.
hilarious.
Germans
And
love it,
Americans
yeah.
are like, how dare you insult them? How dare you do that? And all the Germans and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
They're like, this is so
And like
funny.
all the Jews and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Like, yeah, make fun of them.
Yeah. They like love us. But like the people who are, it doesn't affect at all, like whatsoever. And like they're just pissed at us. How could you make fun of those people?
I don't know. We just can't make fun of their town. I think that's the rules. Just don't make fun of the city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just don't make fun of people's city. You should be good.
I guess so, man. I didn't even say anything about the people or anything. Like, I mean, the people are good, but
No, I still can't get over that. That's hilarious. Oh man,
I'll make fun
I
of
made
mine.
fun of them. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong.
Yeah, dude.
That's weird. That's super weird.
Well, I was like laughing when I went home because I was like, I drove here thinking that these jokes are decent. Like, yeah, whatever. This is a decent set. It'll get me through. I'll see how it goes. And then I totally opposite, like drive on the way home, like complete opposite. Like, okay, that went terrible. I was like, never make fun of that. But the lady that like yelled at me will get up and like, my son is like, oh wow. I hope my mom never says anything about like that about me.
She does. She tells me every day. She's like, "Hey, you still talk to Hayden?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, tell him this." And then
Oh,
she just
God.
brutally roasts you every day.
Oh, but it's all a joke. Just like me being born,
Right.
them
Absolutely.
having me.
That's exactly right.
So-
That's exactly right. No. That's right. That's exactly right.
You're such a joke. I never said you were funny. I just said your whole existence was a joke. Oh, I thought you said I should do comedy. No,
No, I never did. Why would I say
your
that?
existence is a joke. You can't make jokes because you're born one. Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
The roasting on it. Just the
Damn,
roasting. Like, dang, dude.
It's okay, Mom. Yeah, like I don't think I could ever like say anything to my parents. Like I was just joking. But like, yeah, I'd get destroyed. I don't think that was funny. Yeah, I remember my dad used to call me a concentration camp kid. 'Cause
What?
I was like 90. Yeah, I was like 90 pounds
Oh my god.
in high school. I was so skinny.
My god, that's hilarious.
And the one time I'd say something about him, that's not funny. Okay, I thought we were making jokes.
You're like, I don't understand.
No.
Dang.
So, yeah, are you guys gonna buy Kanye's new clothes?
New clothes?
New
Well,
clothes?
I mean, you mentioned that he does make you like look like a hobo, so I'm kind of down. What do they call it? What's the name of it?
I have no idea. His new line.
I'd like to know what his new line is.
Mm-hmm. Have to
Yeah, me too.
Google that.
Yeah, probably should have done more research before I brought it up.
Just like
Brought it up and didn't know what I was talking about.
Like usual with his pot. I mean, no.
so just
But,
call it
yeah.
the Pete Davidson. Just is that what he just makes? Just an awful
It's
line on
called the
purpose?
"You Stole My Wife." You
Yeah.
stole the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, basically.
Merch. He hates him. He roasted him in his new song.
He did. Didn't he like buy a house right across the street from him?
Yeah, so we can look at him every day.
Yeah, he just like looks like he just
It's
stares
like a
outside.
stone wall. They just poured a bunch of concrete in a block, and then he just sits inside.
So,
Kim, what's Kim doing?
Just drones flying around everywhere.
Yes. Opens the garage door. He's just sitting in there. I'm
his
watching you.
brand name is Yeezy.
Oh, so he's still calling it Yeezy? Because I know he made those shoes, right? That was like the big
Those
thing.
shoes are horrible, dude.
Oh yeah, man. But
Do you see those shoes? They're like hundreds of dollars, and they're like made out of like Nerf material.
I was about to say they look like he got like a bunch of Nerf darts and like glued them together.
Yeah. Just wait till my new clothing line, babe.
Like if you think those are comfortable,
Like in the garage.
so if you ever,
Yeah, $320 for his trainers, and they just look like wraparound rubber shoes.
Those things better be the most comfortable freaking things ever.
I'm looking
For me
at
to-
a turtleneck white shirt with 100 holes in it for $769. Distressed
He's just
knit
making these
sweater
his
by
garage.
Yeezy.
Oh, you just wait, honey.
And then there's
Look at
one
this
called
shirt.
the Destroyed Boys Tee by Yeezy for $275.
what's this one look like?
He just casually ripped off
It's
the
just
Hanes tag.
it's just a white T-shirt with holes in it, and not even like artistic holes, like holes as in you actually tore and cut these random holes in the middle of nowhere.
Did he like just go
Yeah,
to like Pete Davidson's trash?
He took it.
like while they were
Michael's.
looking, and he's just like, hey, like, he's like,
Can I use
he's
this
just
though?
going through it all.
I'm
Like,
still
he's just going
pissed
through
at
the
you.
trash.
Can I have this though?
He's like, just
I want
make.
to use
Right.
this.
Well, I just think it's funny because he's just like digging through the trash, just pulling clothes out, and just reselling them, making money off of their clothes.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys that like he like thinks he's a genius, and he like he convinced himself, and he like convinces other people that he's like a genius, but he's like, nah.
I don't know. So many
He's like
clothes with
taking
holes.
his knife to like these clothes. Oh yeah, you'll
Yeah.
take me back now. I can.
He's more like Mugatu.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's exactly right.
He's a
I was just
decent
looking
rapper,
at
but
I was looking at his
I'm gonna get
fashion
canceled.
show, and the catwalk makes it look like everybody's walking around like they came out of a garbage can. They're all homeless. All his models are homeless, just like Garlic or whatever the
Derelique.
clothing-
I think it was Derelique.
Derelict, yeah.
Garlic, like garlic.
Well, there is a garlic medicine called Garlic, by the way.
but a rapper named Garlic, yo.
No,
Garlic. It's gnarly, bro.
gnarly.
The you better smell better than garlic. It's what all rappers smell
Yeah.
like.
fashion critics hate Kanye West's clothing line.
Oh, everybody does. They even hate Yeezys, but people still buy them.
They're funny. They just look like space shoes. Like someone in the 80s made space shoes. They're like, this
Right.
is what they'll wear in the future. And then they were right.
Yeah.
You want to wear shoes that you kind of look like you're in an ancient civilization, but you're not really, but you pay like more than the average price for some Nikes. Yeah.
That's what these are.
Yeah. In the future, you're gonna shop out of garbage cans, but you'll need $1,000 to even access it because that's what the regular price of clothing will be. Real clothing will cost tens of thousands of dollars because that's what the 1% really want us to have.
It's so, dude, like Hollywood fashion is so bad now. It's like, so he made the whole thing where like the old band t-shirts like Pantera and Slayer are like huge. Like he's the reason why people wear those shirts because it's like
Who
a
is?
classic thing. Kanye, like
Really?
he used to go to garage sales and like, oh, this Pantera shirt is sick and this Slayer shirt is sick, and it's like, and you know how girls wear that and they're like, everybody like goes around, okay, name one song from them. And they're like, oh, I don't know. And it's like a fashion statement now.
Makes sense.
He's the reason because of that, because they're like vintage, and that's the whole new thing is to get like, you know, thrift shop stuff. And so he's trying to make that, but like make it new, but then he's making it overpriced,
Mm.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick to my own.
I mean, I guess we
my
can
own
make fun of him,
fashion
but if he's
sense.
able to do that, maybe he is
And now
smarter than we
emos-
give him.
Yeah, who knows,
Well-
man? Some days I'm like he's a genius, some days I'm like he's an idiot.
Well, people are idiots, and that's the thing, right? You pay for brand names. I mean, you get a purse that looks like nothing different and isn't even all that special, but because it's got Louis Vuitton on it, you pay $1,000. Like,
LV, baby.
as a human race, we want to throw our money away to make it look like we're better off than we are. We want people to see how much money we have to spend. Ah.
Like, look, I can
Yeah.
afford it. They're like, I can afford this.
Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah.
And that's why in the United States they say, like, if you see somebody that's rich, they just have, hundreds of thousands
What,
of dollars of debt.
Yeah. Oh, I know how that goes, yeah. The poor people are rich. Like Mark Zuckerberg, he wears the same outfit every day. Whatever, like Jeff Bezos had an Accord for the longest time. A Honda Accord.
Yeah, he said, no, this is fine.
But now he's got a yacht that's bigger than this one, like, bridge that they have to disassemble. Did you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
about that?
They
Jeff
had to
Bezos is
disassemble a
big-ass
bridge?
Yeah. He can't, like, it's like a historic, like, famous bridge in some, I can't, is it like Dutch or something? I can't remember. But yeah, they're like, he's like paying them boatloads of money to disassemble it, and it's never been touched in like hundreds of years or whatever.
That's
Because his
crazy.
big ass boat can't fit through it because his yacht's
God.
like the biggest thing ever.
To be that rich to where you can get them to disassemble an ancient bridge.
Move your puny structures, please.
Jeez.
Gotta
What's
get my,
next? Like an actual like city? He's like, yeah, can you disassemble this city, please? Like I need to get my, like, he's just like, if he's buying a yacht, he just buys a giant
Can you
building
kill
on
off
wheels.
your whole race?
Yeah. On this island.
I need your blood for need your blood for something.
I need you to
Oh, this
build
guy's like a-
temples and sacrifice people at the top of it. for
Speaking of
me.
Hitler,
Ugh.
yeah, I need you to sacrifice your children to me, please.
This is what I need.
Amazon's moving to 1-day delivery, and this is the only way we could do it.
This is the only way. We need the power. It's actually not done by technology, but magic. So we need all of the magic.
All the magic.
Magic. Magic.
They're like, it's magic. How we get things done. It's actually not real. It's spells and spell casting abilities.
It spells.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Just like
It's magic.
Like, I just
So
need spells.
crazy.
She goes, it's spells. It's all done by spells and magic.
His wife probably knows all about that.
Well, his
Or his
ex-wife, right?
girlfriend
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, now she does. He's like a supervillain
Yeah.
now, man. He's like bald and buff now.
Yeah. Yeah. He wears a freaking cowboy helmet after a space launch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah, I just
right.
went to space. I mean, like, man, like, talk about a CEO who doesn't really have to do much anymore. Like, everything's all automated for him, you know?
Right.
Like, it's all automated. Like, what else does he have to do? Everybody uses Amazon, like, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Elon's building a rocket? Oh, I'm gonna build one.
Huh.
It's like, I feel like Elon's the only one, like, working. I mean, I guess Mark Zuckerberg's building metaverse and stuff, which is something, but, like, Elon's still working hard.
Right.
Elon always works hard.
God
Like, he
damn.
talks about like how he like had to figure
8
out like
hours
the
a
right
week.
amount of sleep and all this other stuff for it and everything.
Yeah, they're like, didn't you ever thought about giving up? Never. And then Bezos is
Mm.
over here. Like,
It's just
yeah,
like
it's like one guy doesn't work at all, but the other guy works a crap ton.
a lot, like a bunch.
Yeah, you got the guy at Walmart working 80 hours. I'm trying to compete. I like the thing where people are like, oh, I have 2 jobs. I work 2 jobs. I work 3 jobs. It's like, man, I'm just going to work 5 jobs and work one job 8 hours. One job every 5 days, you know?
Yeah, they're like, this is perfect.
Each job every 5 days for 8 hours. And like, oh, I got 5 jobs, guys. You can't compete with me.
You can't stop me. I'm beyond this.
You
My
can't
powers.
stop me.
I work 5 jobs. You only work 3 jobs.
Starts floating in the air. You're like, what the heck?
I feel so bad for him. He works 2 jobs. He works 3 jobs. I work 5. But you only work 1 day a week on each job. Yeah, but I still have more jobs than you.
Still got them all.
If we're competing by jobs. Whatever happened just having one job? I guess you can't really have one job anymore. But anyways,
That has been shown actually. Looking at the living wage in Colorado, for sure, you can't
yeah,
live on minimum
One
wage at
job.
all as a solo person. You have to have 2 jobs. You have to have 2 incomes to afford anything in Colorado.
A lot of roommates too.
A lot of roommates, a lot of
Diapers.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to get my kid to start paying rent, but he's got to find a job.
Oh, he doesn't pay yet? Jeez, dude.
Oh, I know. I'm working on it.
Have him be your foot pedal. Every time I kick you in the face, you better. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, now Joe's gonna hate me.
No, you can make fun of my son. It's my city. You can't make fun of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
When you make fun of my city,
Right.
that's it.
So I can't say anything about the weed, how it's just overrun by the weed dealers.
Nope.
And how you're so cool because you're like, oh, it's the Mile High City. You know how to count. You know how to use metrics. It's so cool.
Yep.
Mile
Well,
High.
I think that looks like our time, though, guys.
Yep.
But yeah, we could wrap it up.
No, I appreciate it though.
I was just getting started, but
Yeah, and you would have kept on going, and we would have gone overtime.
yeah, that's true. That's how it works out. So yeah, where can they find you, Joe?
Twitch.tv/AVGJOESHOW. The average
Cool.
Joe show, which is pretty great.
When are you gonna be streaming next?
I was thinking tonight. We'll have to see.
Oh, no way.
If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay. And
No.
Chris, what about you? Where can they find you?
MonkeyButlerImprov.com. We have a nonprofit that teaches improv every Wednesday and Thursday in Denver and in Boulder on Monday.
There you go.
All right. Sweet. And yeah, you can find all the information about our podcast, and if you want to be on our Discord and whatnot, you can go to patreon.com/pizzasubspod, and you can also support the podcast and help us improve and get better equipment and better skits and everything, better topics. Help us afford the Kanye West merch line so
That's
we
what
can
I'm
show it
trying to go
off.
for. I've already pre-ordered them.
Help our videos look better because they're just audio. Oh yeah, you should subscribe to our YouTube and also our Instagram. It's just Pizza Subs Podcast as well. There we post a bunch of audio clips and stuff on there too. So sweet.
Alrighty. Well, good podcast, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
GG's, yeah.
Yeah.
So see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.